Oh, okay. We are here today in the Shomron Regional Council and the Shomron Security Department with the various kabatim who are the security directors of, they're the bosses in charge, pretty much, the security directors of the region, and with three Rav Shatzim, security chiefs of the communities. We have Yair from Yakiv, Levi from Itzav, no Midvesh, we said Velotim from Chananit, which is in northern Shomron. Most people don't realize that, number one, the first response to any incident, any emergency incident, let me take this off just a bit so I can breathe, is these guys. You hear about all various first responders, this, that, these are the guys. These are the guys. These are the guys, and there's nothing more important in securing communities all throughout Israel than these guys. They are not Facebook social crazed monsters. They're not posting this, and they're not running around eating hummus with their guns, dipping the hummus with their guns. They are regular guys who simply care more about their people than themselves. And I allow myself to say that as being a former Rav Shatz. And today one of the missions that we like to take is to give the Rav Shatzim and the Kabatim the tools that they need to do their job properly. Thankfully, these guys have not seen what's in these kits yet. These are what we call the Security Chief Emergency Kit, and our goal is to bring at least 200 out to Judea and Samaria. I think we've already done around 50, and this is the next. So you're going to get a little peek into seeing also the way they react. Their English is perfect.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
so
not bad.
We'll watch and so on. So we're going to try to hold this discussion in as much English as we can, and Yiddish also for Levi. Levi is fluent in Yiddish. Anyway, this bag is meant you all have enough problems, and when you have to, at 2 a.m, you get a problem from traffic accidents, someone's lost, someone's hurt, terror, or something. So we thought about something that might be able to help. So we're going to start and open. You guys talk now. I've spoken enough. What do you think?
I think I have to go to my yishuv and learn it. Open it and learn it again. Because there's a lot of things here.
There's a lot of things you probably have in your car.
Yeah, this I can check. I can check it because it's in vacuum.
Yes, you can open it up and so on.
Wow.
Is this needed by the Rav Shatzim?
Yes.
It's great.
In English, Levi, or Yiddish? It's up to you.
בסדר, אני 9 שנים מדבר ככה. בסדר, תודה רבה.
Levi saying thank you.
אני אומר, זה באמת מכיל את רוב הציוד שאנחנו צריכים למגוון שלם של אירועים.
It's holding most of the equipment that they need for a diverse.
והייחוד הפעם שזה מאחד את הכל בתיק אחד ולא צריך לחפש דברים ברכב, אתה יוצא לכל אירוע עם התיק הזה ונותן לך מענה טוב.
And this time because it's all concentrated in one bag, it gives them, they don't have to start looking for it, it's all right here. Anyway, I wanted to take this chance, like I said, these are the Rav Shatzim and a few of the projects that we're trying to work with you, and you're going to explain, I'll say the projects, but you'll explain why you think they need. Is besides getting more of these bags to the security chiefs and the directors, we're also working on getting them thermal drones and to put in more cameras in the various yishuvim. So, yalla. Why? No, tell us about the work. People don't understand. People think that, they just see either the soldiers or they don't understand that you guys are Hodachanit, that they're the vanguard of security.
אז אני אגיד כמה דברים, קודם כל...
You always speak and I always have to translate.
אין מה לעשות, זה תשלימו אחרי זה. דבר ראשון זה המגוון הרבש"ץ נמצא תמיד ביישוב.
The Rav Shatzim, the security chiefs are always in the communities.
הוא האיש קצה של הצבא, המשטרה, מכבש, מגן דוד אדום וכל הגופים.
Right, so that's an important what he just said because it's the Rav Shatzim are, I don't know, how do you say katse, the end link?
End.
The end, the whatever, something for the army, the police, fire, and MADA, and for first medical response.
ומה שקורה זה שאנחנו הרבה פעמים מגיעים ראשונים לאירועים ואין לנו את הציוד הנדרש.
But they're the first to respond to an incident and they don't have the equipment that they need.
ולפעמים, ובדרך כלל תחבושת בשנייה הראשונה של הפציעה תעצור מוות ומטף קטן יכבה שרפה וימנע אירוע הרבה יותר גדול. וכל הגופים האלה לוקח להם הרבה זמן להגיע ואנחנו נמצאים שם כדי לתת את המענה לכל הדברים האלה. וזה יכול לגמור ולהוריד את הגודל האירוע מאירוע ענק לאירוע שאנחנו סוגרים אותו בכמה דקות עם אלמנטים פשוטים.
So that's the key, that one of the things he said, that if you get there and someone's cut, that you have the proper bandages to use. If someone's on fire or there's a small fire, you're able to put it out. Or a lot of these things that this kit, that you're able to stop an incident from getting much worse than it actually is. And that's really what's important.
זהו, עכשיו רק חסר לנו רחפן.
Now it's going, and the drones. No.
The drones,
רחפן, the drones.
רחפן זה כלי שמאוד יעזור לנו.
Oh, everyone's talking Hebrew now, I see, okay. So that the drones are something that
זה
really
משהו
assist.
שמאוד חסר.
That's lacking.
זה השלב הבא שהייתי ממליץ להתקדם בו. זה ייתן לנו את הכיסוי המיטבי.
Right, so we're seeing this all throughout Yudan Shomron, is that, and we've already supplied a number of them, of thermal drones, and it's enabling the guys to see something before it happens, to prevent terror, and that's really what we want to do, is to prevent any problems, because everyone here is basically lazy. Who wants to run and sweat and so on? It's better that they can stop something before. Tell us a little bit about Yeshuvim. No, Yakir.
I think it's a great bag. Thank you very much to you, to
One Israel
Found. It's very great. These bags not just for Yakir. It's for Yakir, for Havot Yair, for Nofim, for all the zone in the roads. Because the accident we don't have in Yakir, we have outside.
Right.
Emmanuel, Revava, Barkan. This bag it's great to make a solution there, and that's excellent.
What about the work of the Rav Shatz?
Huh?
What about the work of it every day? What would you say is the most needed things, or we said things on your patrols? On your patrols, you go each do a morning patrol.
אז אני אגיד שהבוקר מתחיל כבר מהלילה.
So we said that the morning starts from the night.
אם הצלחנו לישון, אז קמים בבוקר ומתחילים את כל העבודות והמשימות של השגרה, אבל
If they manage to sleep, then they start their morning.
אבל זה מתחיל יש אוכלוסייה סביבנו.
That there's around the
6 כפרים שיצאו מהם כל מיני דברים קשים.
There's a lot of the Arab villages around all of these places where they've had attempted attacks, infiltrations, and serious incidents.
והתפקיד שלנו פעם ראשונה זה למנוע את הכניסה של הגורמים העוינים לתוך היישוב.
So the first thing is to prevent the enemies who wish bad on the communities to come.
שזה אנחנו עושים על ידי מצלמות אבטחה,
That's what they're doing with security cameras, with the drones,
מאבטחים,
and security personnel.
וכל הדברים האלה שאנחנו בעצם...
למי שיש.
Who has, yes, that's important.
Okay.
With the communities that have. Not all the communities have all these things, and One Israel Fund is trying to fill those gaps. The army is working. You shouldn't think that we're not replacing the army, but there are gaps, and this is what we work with at filling.
וביום יום יש משימות שגרה שבעצם להכין את תוכנית העבודה, לחבר את הקשר בין הצבא, לחבר שכל הגופים.
Remember that these guys are the liaisons between the army, like as I mentioned, the army, the police, the firefighting, and they also work on those programs throughout the day.
ובין לבין יש מלא אירועי חירום שהם לא פיגועים.
There's a lot of emergency incidents that's not
תאונות דרכים, אנשים שנופלים,
traffic accidents, people who fell, just get
תאונות עבודה, מלא דברים שאנחנו בעצם, בגלל שאנחנו זמינים ביישוב, אנחנו ואנשי הקצה, כמו שאמרתי קודם, אנחנו מגיעים לטפל בדברים האלה.
Because they're the guys who are, they're the go-to guy with any incident. And they're the ones who are supposedly going to help, God willing, stop it. אתה שם בצפון השומרון. Hananit is in the northern Shomron.
היישוב הכי צפוני בשומרון.
It's the most northern community in the Shomron, in Samaria. כמה תושבים יש לך?
היום יש לנו 120 משפחות ברוך השם.
וואלה, 120 families. And growing.
ועוד 100 בבנייה.
And 100 already being built. And you need stuff, right?
צריך הרבה דברים.
Okay, right, so the lists are coming.
בוא נגיד ככה שרחפן ומצלמות זה פותר לנו הרבה בעיות.
A drone and cameras would take care of a lot of their problems. That's one of the reasons, by the way, that we're focusing on those particular projects mainly, because these are the things that have been proving themselves that have been stopping.
מרק,
Ah,
אגב, תתרגם אותי.
אני אתרגם.
התיק הזה,
This bag,
אני חושב שהוא באמת הכל במוצר אחד.
it's everything in one place.
זה תיק
All in
מעולה, באמת.
It's great.
דיברנו על זה אני ולוי לפני שנכנסנו לפה,
They were speaking about
על
it
זה
before.
שצריך תיק לזה ותיק לזה.
They were speaking about how they need, we need a bag for this, a bag for that, and now they have it all in one
הכל,
spot.
ויש פה דברים גם שאין לנו, שזה...
And there are things here that they have that they don't have. So we've done a good thing. Now Dvar Kabatim. Moti. Moti he's not sure what it is.
תרגם אותי.
Moti, go sit next to him.
תרגם אותי, למה?
תרגם אותי.
Oh, you see, he speaks English, but he won't speak. It's all right. Yalla, Fadda. Moti, first of all, is the security. He's one of the deputy security directors from the northern Shomron. They have a few security directors here. Shomron is huge, thank God. And Yonatan is the big chief, the big boss here. And he's got his arms. These are like his arms and his legs of the rest of the areas. And each one actually has a specialty in which he takes over. This is one of the, if I say one of the best, I'll get in trouble with the other Kabatim, but Shomron has got it down to a science, and it's good. So Chavod,
טוב, אז אני יכול לדבר על התיקים האלה.
you can speak about the bags, the kits.
גם ברמה האישית. אני יש לי
Personally.
כבר תיק כמה חודשים,
He's had one for a couple months,
ויצא לי להשתמש בו.
and he's already been using it.
את זה לא ידענו.
באירוע רפואי.
At a medical emergency.
ובאמת זה התיק המושלם. איתו אתה יורד לכל אירוע שיהיה לך.
It's the perfect kit that you go down to any incident that you have.
אני רוצה להגיד שהשלישייה שפה, שנבחרו,
And these three guys who were chosen to receive them today,
זה האנשים שבאמת יוצאים לאירועים,
these are the guys
והתיק
who
הזה
go
יהיה
out to
בשימוש.
incident. And this will be used.
יהיה בשימוש ויציל אנשים.
And
אנחנו
will
רואים
save
את זה.
people, God willing. Right?
אנחנו רואים את זה ביום-יום, ותודה רבה.
And that's it, and thanking us. So I think that we've spoken enough, bored enough people, but if people overseas, and I know the way it's going now is hard, but if you really want to take part in this project, you can be in touch. You'll see the links and so on. Those three things I mentioned, these bags, drones, and the other camera systems we're putting in, these are things that reach so far that you can't imagine. If you want to take part with a winning team and a strong team, then do so. And forgive my lack of tact, but do so. Do so, and I promise you, we make futures better. That's the simple fact.
Absolutely.
There's a lot that can be done. There's a lot that can be done, and remember, our goal is to prevent terror. It's to stop it, and by keeping our communities safe, other people move in, so which is a good thing. And again, these guys, these Rav Shatzim, this is, maybe I'm biased because I was a Rav Shatz, but if there's heroes in Israel that forget after a few years you don't know how to sleep anymore, you don't this, it's these guys, these Rav Shatzim. And it is, there are people that save one life. There's people that maybe save two, maybe 10. But the work of these guys protects over 400,000 lives. Of these guys, of the Kabatim, over 400,000 lives are being protected in all aspects by the guys like this and the Kabatim sitting around here. That's a lot, and that's a big deal. It's not one or two, which is important. Over 400,000 lives really depend on these guys. And they do it with coffee in their hand. Sometimes a smile, sometimes not. But I can't, there's not enough praise, and I'm not going to start saying it now because they're just going to get embarrassed. These are the guys. And when you see me write on these Facebook and whatever social things, the guys, That's what I'm talking about. I guess we say thank you, and it's elections this week.
Yeah.
They're gonna have a big balagan there, right? So whatever, you should all, don't get down. I don't know who you're voting for. I really don't care. But don't let it get you down, whatever the results are, because you got guys like this who are keeping this country strong. And thank you.
תודה רבה.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Yalla.